Hey everybody. So I wanted to come on here today to talk about what we talked about at our last live music meditation class and what is going to happen this coming Sunday. So last week with the fall equinox, we talked a lot about letting go and what we want to receive. So we put the intention out to let go of something that in our life that is no longer serving us, and also to open ourselves up to receive something. And Brian talked about this story, and I'll just share it with you guys because I feel it is a pretty awesome story about holding on to things that are no longer serving us. So maybe you can relate to this in some part of your life. So there's a story that Brian talked about with that the Buddha actually talks about. So you can find this online somewhere. But the Buddha talks about the story of two monks and a woman. And how the story goes is there is two monks, and these monks were not allowed to touch any woman. And they were on a walking meditation on their way to somewhere, and they came across this woman trying to go across a body of water, and she needed some help. So the wiser, older monk had this lady on his back, and he offered to carry her through the water. The younger monk couldn't believe that he was doing this. He was beside himself. They took a vow they weren't going to touch women, and they walked for another 10 miles or so. And then the younger monk stopped to ask the woman, or the older man, the older monk, and he was like, "Hey, this is really I'm really beside myself. You touched that woman. You carried her across that body of water, and we took an oath." And he said to the older monk said to the younger monk, he said, "I set her down 10 miles ago. Why are you still holding on to her?" That is powerful in our life because we're so often holding on to things that are no longer serving us. So that was a really awesome class that we had. I think everybody, including myself and Brian, walked away with something that was really helpful for us. Our next class this coming Sunday, September 30th, is all about gratitude and in living in the now and how that can help us. I know I'll just share with you guys a quick story. So as you guys know, Brian and I are now in a business. So our business is, you can find us online at thatmeditationcouple.com, right? Well, I initially didn't start with wanting to go into business with him. I was just going to go into business with myself. And I'll just tell you how being in the now helped me and how this is all flowing together. So I was just going to do it myself. I was going to maybe do meditation classes myself and or have his help with it, and do my massage therapy. Well, he was going to go on his own and do a business. And then in the process of me getting everything together, I was having somebody work on my logo for my business design and my website, and I was going to pay somebody to do this, a really talented friend. And it just there wasn't a flow. It was stressful. We both didn't have the same vision, even though she's extremely talented. I totally trust her, and she's done my gift cards. Something about it just wasn't working out. So we both agreed we're just going to put it on hold. I had a lot going on. She has a lot going on. We'll just put it on hold and come back to it. So I let it go. I let any desired outcome that I was expecting to just drop away, and I was just focusing on the now. Brian and I were continuing practicing for our meditation classes and getting stuff ready, and then I had this idea. I was just browsing Facebook, and I thought, what if we, Brian and I called ourselves that meditation couple? It was kind of catchy, and the word describes what we do. That is kind of like our umbrella. That meditation couple is kind of like the umbrella, and everything, all our services can fall under that. And then we started thinking about it. We're like, yeah, I mean, both of us are very passionate about helping people connect, living in the present moment, helping people connect their head and their heart, that body, mind, soul connection. Him and I are very passionate about it. In fact, he has taught me more about living in the present moment than I have been able to achieve on my own. Like, he has taught me so much. So we went with it. So like me going on my own, that whole like website logo thing, it wasn't working. When we decided to do this business together, I actually designed our website, probably in 4 hours. It was during one night. I couldn't even believe that I did it. I am not tech savvy at all. It was a free website, but I was just inspired to do it. And it was calling me, and it was calling him. And then we ordered a steel drum. We were thinking about getting sound healing bowls. And then we decided not to do that. We were just looking online, and we came across these steel drums. Brian can play anything, any kind of instrument, so we ordered it. And within one day, he's posting videos online. He's just taking off, and it's working. And people have our third class, meditation class, we had 14 people show up. And to us, like, we were so grateful. Like, we love this. We love that we can help. We love that people believe in us enough, or believe in what we're doing enough to come to our class. Like, we're growing, and people are growing with us. So we're like so honored to be doing this. And I feel that's how we know when we're going in the right direction. Like, I feel just going with the flow, and when things for me got stressful, I paused. And that is like what meditation is teaching me. The more I'm practicing it, the more Brian and I are showing up and doing these classes, the more it's actually helping us to grow, like as a couple, grow in our business, grow just personally. So one thing that's really important to know about our brains and in meditation, like science tells us, like the left side of our brain is all about the thinking and the doing, and the more masculine side, like balancing checkbooks, our to-do list. And it's the left side is the thoughts that we like a lot of the times we're like depression, anxiety comes about because we're thinking about the past, the present, and the future. Like, that's a lot to think about. And then the right side of the brain is the right now side of the brain. So it's really cool, like what I can do in the massage therapy world and the meditation world is to help people bring themselves back to their right side of their brain, to their feminine side, to being in touch with their feelings. And I feel like that is really where the inspiration comes from. And we know when we're starting to feel desperate. I know when I'm starting to feel desperate, like desperate thoughts, desperate to take action. When I feel like I'm moving through mud, I'm usually in my left side of my brain, and I know I need to pause and to meditate and to really get back into the flow. And it's like where the magic happens is in this flow. So it's so awesome that I never dreamed that life would be flowing like this smoothly. And we're so inspired. Like Brian and I we're so inspired, and that's how we know we're in the right place at the right time. We don't know what's going to happen, but we're just really excited about it. We're excited to be here right now, listening to our intuition, and that's what we want to help guide you guys. Like, you guys are probably really great at your intuition. We want to work with you together, and we're building our intuition and our guidance system, and we want to work with all of you. If it's calling you to come to our class or massage therapy session, or learning about essential oils. Brian's a chef, so he's interested in catering and being a personal chef for people. But we have all these things to offer and we're just really excited about it. So meditation is huge to help you get into your right side of the brain, the right now part of your brain, to really make the magic happen. So if you can take away anything in this video today, I didn't mean to like talk about business stuff, but it's relevant. That's the word, I guess. Relevant, because it's the flow that I'm learning, we're always learning, is to be in the flow. And how do we get there? Like, how do we make magic happen in our life? And, you know, we kind of created a mission, like a philosophy of what we believe in for our business. And it's that we believe anything can truly happen when we are in alignment with ourselves, and when we're in that flow, and when we like have that deep trust and intuition, when we're tapped into that, when we're tapped in and tuned in and turned on. So I hope this helps, and we'd love for you to join us at one of our classes or massage therapy session, and to just really tap into your magic. So you guys have a good day. We'll talk soon. Bye.